Time for What to Watch with a little, kind of feel like I'm in a spinning class.
There's a reason why we're playing this song, Tony. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. So let's begin, though, first with Miya Ponsetto. Do we remember Miya Ponsetto?
Oh,
Gayle,
big time.
you remember
Yes, I
Gayle?
do. Yeah, yeah.
Gayle,
Oh, yes. Now it rings a bell.
Yes, it rings a bell, right? Miya Ponsetto, the young woman who was caught on video tackling a black teenager in a New York hotel more than a year ago. She had falsely accused him of stealing her cell phone. She will avoid jail time for that incident after reaching a plea deal. 23-year-old Ponsetto walked out of court yesterday after pleading guilty to unlawful imprisonment as a felony hate crime. So here's what happened. In 2020, Ponsetto was seen in a video taken by Keon Harold, the 14-year-old victim's father. The phone she thought was stolen was found in an Uber car. In an exclusive interview with Gayle last year, Ponsetto claimed she had not racially profiled the son and that she could not be racist because she was a woman of color. Gayle, you remember that?
Oh, I'll never forget it. Yes,
So under the terms of her plea, Ponsetto will be spared prison if she continues counseling and stays out of trouble for 2 years. She will have a chance to replead to a misdemeanor charge of aggravated assault.
I'm glad she's going to get counseling. I really do, because at the time she was very young. I wasn't sure if she was just being very bratty or if she had other issues that she needed to address. So I think that this is good that she will continue to get counseling.
Rehabilitation is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So too.
All right.
I still feel for the 14-year-old teenager. 'Cause
Yes.
It's very traumatic to him.
It's incredibly
and what
traumatic.
he's been through.
And she was so adamant about it.
Yes, she was. And she was so adamantly wrong.
Right, exactly right, exactly. All right, time to turn the turntables.
All right, here we go.
We got it.
The
All
turntables.
right.
You get
You
it?
see what you're doing
You see
there,
what I'm
Glenn?
trying to do here?
Yeah.
First on CBS Mornings, we are hearing from one of this weekend's Coachella headliners. This is the DJ supergroup Swedish House Mafia with the hit Don't You Worry Child. They split up around 10 years ago, but now they are dropping some new music. They're also, Tony, jumping into the metaverse. I got to jump into the metaverse, yes.
I'm a great dancer in the metaverse.
Me too, I found out.
No legs, no arms.
So, look, that's me. That's
good.
supposed to be me. Like,
Oh, really?
Yes, that is.
How do you have arms and legs?
That's you, Glenn?
That is me in the metaverse. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
So I got a chance to speak with Swedish House Mafia in their first broadcast interview since announcing that they are reuniting for Coachella. Steve Agnello, 1/3 of the group, showed me how you can hear their new album dropping Friday, even if you didn't snag a Coachella ticket.
Okay.
Imagine if you can't stream a show and you can't see us live, you can be anywhere in the world and you can actually take part and meet other people and meet us. That's the beauty of it. Like us connecting to our fans, that's key, regardless where it is.
Angelo was basically telling me, Steve was basically explaining to me how I can actually interact with them and listen to their music and talk to them while I'm in the metaverse, even if I'm not able to go to Coachella. And they're the headliner now because Kanye's not the headliner anymore.
That's a very cool thing as a feature.
Yes.
You know, whenever we now talk metaverse, we go, Tony.
I know we do. I know, because you're our proselytizer.
Yes.
I am a big fan. Were you wearing like sensors on your feet? How were you?
No,
able to dance?
I think they took my picture and then they replicated it, what it would look like for the average person. So they were like, they took my little face and they took my little body and they put me in there. And that's the first thing I thought. I'm like, wow, I'm actually dancing. This is how I dance in real life. I just do the head.
Oh, yeah.
But in the metaverse, I was like all boogieing. So it was kind of cool.
Well, let's start with boogieing. don't do that.
What? The robot. That was my big move back in the day.
All right, we got one more story.
Got one more story.
To it.
We have an update. This is a really important story, actually.
Yes,
You're right.
yes,
We have an update on WNBA star Brittany Griner. She's been detained in Russia since February. Last night, WNBA Commissioner Kathy Engelbert said the league is working with everybody in our ecosystem. That's a quote, to ensure Griner's safe return from Russia. She added, this is an unimaginable situation for Griner to be in. We're trying everything that we can, every angle, working through her legal representation to get her home safely and as quickly as we can. Griner was detained back in February, just before the war in Ukraine started, after Russian officials allegedly found vape cartridges containing hashish oil in her luggage.
I think it's important to hear from the commissioner on that, to let people know she has not been forgotten. People are working behind the scenes to help Brittany.
Really are.
All right, Vlad, thank you very much.